What Boston Sports Radio is saying about Julian Edelman's suspension and the rumored Rob Gronkowski trade. The hosts and callers tried to make sense of both stories as they broke on, then sifted through the fallout. Mandatory minicamp fell during a week of summer doldrums in Foxborough. Not much for sports radio to sink its teeth into, other than the Patriots' star wide receiver, who's a client at the superstar quarterback's training center, failing a ped test, followed by said superstar quarterback reportedly threatening to retire in order to stop the team from trading away the best tight end the sport's ever seen. The hosts and callers tried to make sense of both stories as news broke, then sifted through the fallout. Ad choice advertising and read invented by Deeds. First, there was Adam Schefter's report that Julian Edelman had been suspended 4 games for testing positive for performance-enhancing drugs. Edelman apologized, and Alex Guerrero, Tom Brady's trainer at the TB12 Center, denied any involvement. Advertisement. Then, on Friday afternoon, rumors swirled that New England was about to trade Rob Gronkowski. Freelance writer Adam Kirkjian reported head coach Bill Belichick had offers on the table for the tight end, but after Brady indicated that such a trade would mean the end of Brady's Patriots career, owner Robert Kraft nixed the deal. The Patriots said, "None of that is true. Truth or fiction, the two stories filled the airwaves." Here's what Boston Sports Radio had to say about Edelman's suspension and the rumored Gronkowski trade, on Edelman Dale. Edelman says he doesn't know what it is and he hasn't admitted to it yet, and Guerrero is saying he works with other trainers. That's what they do. We don't do that here. For Edelman, who's been, besides Brady, maybe the next best guy as far as putting over TB12, and at the first sign of a failed test they just distance themselves completely. Rich Keith Felger. They had to keep it away from Bill. You can't let that thing touch Bill, otherwise the whole ship goes down. So now what are they going to do? They're going to let it go to Guerrero and spill all over Brady, especially considering the tensions that exist down there at the moment. Tony Massarotti advertisement. What would have been best for the Patriots is if Edelman had just taken the fall on his own, because, frankly, Alex can't be linked to this. He can't. If Alex is linked to this, then Brady's linked to this, and Gronkowski's linked to this, and the Patriots are linked to this. I mean, good God, they gave the guy an office and a clinic 100 yards from the team facility. If it's found that he's involved in peds with his client, it brings the whole team into question. Michael Felger, I think you got a little bit of information warfare going on. I think there's a lot of jockeying for the high ground here in terms of who's right and who's ultimately going to be able to push their agenda through. Who comes out looking the best out of the Edelman news dropping? It's not Edelman. It's not Alex Guerrero. Who comes out looking the best? Bill. Chris Gasper Kirk. Jerry Callahan Toucher. Albert Beer advertisement. Ordway, Merloni. I missed it for an entire year. I tried something and I regret it. And fans will be like, whatever. Who cares? You come back week 5 and it's going to be outstanding. You'll be healthier. It might actually help you this year. In football, it doesn't matter. If it's a baseball player, you run and hide from it and try to deny because it ruins your career. In football, who cares? Lou Merloni Zolak. Now, all of a sudden, we don't know what we saw, but we saw something. That's what you're dealing with here. An unidentified injectable object. Maybe it's not injectable. Maybe it's digested. Udo, Scott Solak. Diuretics and masking agents are not a 4-game ban. They're a 2-game ban. He's not getting a 2-game ban, so it's not one of those. Stimulants are only a 4-game ban in season, as Bert Breer points out. That means that Julian Edelman tested positive for an anabolic agent of some type. Mark Bertrand on Gronkowski toucher. I believe Bill Belichick, as is his wont, got pissed off that a player had gone off the reservation and wanted to get rid of him. I understand Belichick's thinking about that. Fred Tocher: if I'm Belichick, I'm BS, even more that I have no power over my players. And if that truly pissed him off that much, if the way Gronkowski behaved in the off-season pissed him off that much and he felt that he could get value in the draft by getting rid of him, and that was all nixed, if I'm Belichick, I'm leaving. I'll do this year and then I'm leaving. I'll go somewhere else. Fred Tocher Kirk. He's done this to my best friend. He's done this to my business partner. He's tried to hurt my business. He disrespected me. He got rid of this guy. He got rid of Amendola. He got rid of Sater. He got rid of this guy and I've kept my mouth shut for years. This is the greatest tight end in football history in his prime. If he lets him walk away out of spite for a third-round pick, if the trade goes through, I'm done. Kirk Minahan: I don't find that believable at all. Brady has never hinted at retirement. Never. Jerry Callahan Ordway, Merloni. If the team was trying to move Gronkowski this offseason for a period of time and then stopped, and he's a player who's ambivalent about staying, the only way to give him a raise is to extend him. Do you want to extend him at $16 million a year when you're not sure if you want to keep him around? Tom Curran: the thing with him that he can't get away from is that 1 year isn't a pattern. 1 year being healthy isn't a pattern. I need to see 2 to 3 years. I gotta see you never missing a practice, never missing a game, avoiding the concussion. Christian Foria bonus Felger. So my point is, Brady said that he wants to play until he sucks. That means when it comes to the end of his career, he's gonna obviously suck, and then retire. That leaves us in a bad spot. Caller by Taboola. Sponsored links. Promoted links. You may like Fropke 27 spectacular photos of Earth by NASA. Fropke and Babel. This app will have you speaking a new language in 3 weeks. Babel and Wa fashionable 10 great dresses for formal event. Fashionable Undo Blinkist 5 books that will change your life. Blinkist Undo Best Wonder Trip 7 Most breathtaking rooftop hotel pools. Best Wonder Trip Undo. Save70.com. Flights in Singapore at ridiculously low price. Save70.com. Undo.